Good morning. My trip, I don't know how this trip is going, but today is Friday, and everything being equal, I was supposed to have left Cameroon. My voice is so deep. I'm just waking up from sleep. It's really early, but I was supposed to have left Cameroon here on Wednesday. That was my initial date of leaving. But I just had so many things I had not done, so many things I had to still attend to physically before leaving, so it was not possible. So I planned that since I had to travel on Wednesday, I was going to use normal random cars that go from Boya to Ekok to Ikom to Lagos, right? I was going to do it like that. But now, first update, I went to the guy in the market at Old Market who changes me from France to Naira. He did not have Naira. All he could do was bank transfer. So he asked me like, "Oh, we're short of naira. Can I do bank transfer?" I'm like, "No, I don't have Nigeria bank account. Like I'm traveling. I need cash to spend since I don't have a Nigeria bank account." So that was the first thing that actually made like wanted to demoralize me. But I now gathered myself again as per the strong girl that I am. I said, "Okay, no, let's move forward and see the next alternative." So now there is this agency I saw. I'm going to put the poster, like their poster, somewhere on the screen. Africon. I saw this flyer that they now go to Lagos. Like this is the only agency that has like proper buses that go directly from Boya to Nigeria. All the other places in Nigeria, they go to Abuja, Lagos, Calabar, Aba, Enugu. Like I'm going to leave it on the screen so you all see the exact places where they go to. So I initially wanted to travel with them, like they were my first option, but I went to their agency to ask them information about their buses. On the flyer, it says they leave every day, but I knew that it's not possible for them to leave every day. Like they are just starting business. Like would their buses be full every day, and they have these big buses? So I was like, is it even possible that you'll be full every day for them to travel to Nigeria? So I carried myself to go and make the proper findings. So I went there, and they told me they leave twice a week, Tuesdays and um, Saturdays. So I wanted to travel with them, but they did not fall like within the day that I had to travel. I planned to travel. There was no naira. I'm stuck with France CFR. So I now decided that okay, since as I did not travel again on Wednesday because I had a lot of things I was trying to like put together. Yesterday I came to Boya. Yesterday Thursday I had a couple of things to do in Boya. So I went to their agency again because while I started my 17, I was just thinking of my life, like myself, like Elomo, how do you want to even maneuver it without Naira? So I carried myself to Africon because they have a stop from Boya to Ikom, and then they change cars because they don't have agencies in all these other places they named. So everybody who's going to any part of Nigeria at Ikom, that's where you guys separate. So I now asked them, how many hours are we going to spend on the road for that layover to get to another vehicle? And they're like, that would depend on you. I'm like, it will depend on me. How am I the only one who will feel the car going to Lagos? Like anytime you want to go, anytime you want to, they were just answering the question so nonchalantly, like I'm disturbing them, like and we live twice a week, and this day and this day. I'm like, how many hours? So I know I planned myself because I plan to get to Lagos latest Sunday 6 a.m. because I have a program I want to catch up on Sunday in Lagos in the morning by 9 a.m. So I was like, that's why time is a great factor for me this trip. So I was trying to ask them, let me try to see if it can work with my program, I can fit it in and all of that. But the attendant there was so nonchalant. And then her boss comes out and she's like, give her this number on WhatsApp, let her call the person in Nigeria, let her text the person on WhatsApp and ask the person all the questions she's asking. We cannot answer all the questions. A very rude woman, very fair woman at that African. I sat quiet. They took my phone, they snapped the number and gave me. Family members, you will not believe. I put this number on my phone, go to WhatsApp to write to this person to ask all the questions. The number is not on WhatsApp. So I was like, after all that attitude and noise that you guys made there, is come and give me a number that is not on WhatsApp. So I just cancelled African from my head. Like they were first of all rude to me, and coupled the fact that they have to collect so much money from me, fam, from Cameroon to Lagos is like 90k in France CFA. But it means they're even making so much profit from me. They're collecting so much money from me. If I was supposed to pay normally from normal buses from Ecom to Lagos, I would not even pay up to that 85k. But I want to now come and promote your business, and then you guys are giving me attitude. So yesterday night, I just locked African out of my head, like, you cannot be wanting to collect so much money from me and you're rude. So I just decided I'm going to go the way I wanted to go before even. So this is the point where we are at. So this is very early in the morning. I have a couple of things to still finish. I'm not even done. But I'm keeping fingers crossed I'll be done like in 2 hours time. I want to round up with a couple of things. There's some things I have to buy to take to Nigeria. I have not bought. I want to go to the market now and buy. And then I have some other things to do. Then immediately I'll leave. I plan to leave Boya by 12 noon, get to Ekok to Ikom, and I'll sleep over at Ikom. And then a subscriber or a couple of people under my last Nigerian video, they told me agencies that live directly from Lagos to Ikom, Peace Mass Transit. So I went under that video, got that name. Thank you so much. If you're one of those who recommended that agency, got to them. They said they travel in the mornings. So initially it did not work with me because I knew I'll probably reach in the evening, so I wanted to use like the night bus, but they said they don't have night buses, they travel only in the morning. So I said if I reach there by 1 p.m, will it still be possible to travel, because I'm to get to Ecom, everything be equal at 1 p.m if I leave at 3 a.m. But they said nope, they leave only in the mornings. So I'm just like, okay, let me arrange myself so that I can live here, get to Ecom this night, sleep over at the hotel in Ecom. Then in the morning, I can use this agency so that it saves me the stress of moving half. This is my first trip I'm making alone. So I want to make it as smooth as possible, right? But let's see how that goes. That's the plan in my head. The same man plans and God disposes. We'll see how that goes. But that's the situation I am at. Okay. Bye.
So the first thing I had to do was a photo shoot. I had to go down to Modiko to have that photo shoot done. Boy, it's really getting to something else when it comes to traffic, because tell me why this morning there is serious traffic on my way down to Modiko. Something that was supposed to take me like 15 minutes to get to Modiko, it took me over an hour just to get down to Moliko, the time I did not have. I finally made it to the studio and I got to work. It was the product photo shoot I had to do. I knew this was not going to take time at all. In my head, I knew maximum 15 minutes were going to be done out of here, because I just got there, assembled the cake. I had really prepped everything ready. I just assembled it here and then the photographer started working. But family members who told me that the photo shoot does not take time? I don't know who gave me that kind of wrong info, because we end up spending so much time like I was doing a proper like human being photo shoot. It took us like an hour to get this photo shoot done with, and that was not the timing I planned. But we finally got done. Thankfully, I was just happy that that was out of the way. I packed my belongings, everything I came with here to assemble the cakes, packed them in the wrapper, and I still had to go to the market. I was just happy that it's a wrap, as in. So I left the cakes for the photographer to enjoy, because it was his luck that he got the opportunity to do this photo shoot for me, and I was so happy with how patient and how he handled everything. You all are not even ready for what's coming to your screen. Watch out for what I'm doing. So after that, I got into a taxi heading to the market. But as I got out from that photo shoot session, I was so hungry. I saw one shawarma place. I bought shawarma, and traffic on the way to the market, I started eating the shawarma. I'm just like, this boya, you all cannot just frustrate me. I just have to eat to have strength. So I got home.
So I'm about leaving Boya, and these are the things I'm taking with me. All of this. This is my load. I'm going to travel like this because you see this road, it's not road to slay. I don't want to be fighting for my box and my hair is disturbing me. So yeah, and I'm carrying my neck pillow and just a little something for cold. Let's go. Yo, this life, man does what? Man proposes, God disposes. That is my story for today. This is about 3 hours after since the last time I spoke to you guys. Going to the park. I got there and I'm so pissed right now. No, I don't know. Like, so I went to the park. They told me I could not get a car going to Ekok at this time because Ekok cars leaving English is more than me to talk. or I'll change this video to a pigeon vlog. Or I don't understand, because when I'm stressed like this Queen's English adds my stress. Anyway, who's calling me? So I got to the park and they said Ekok has there's no car available going to Ekok at this time. They only leave very early in the morning at about 3 o'clock to 4 a.m. 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. That's when Ekok cars leave. So now the only car I could get was to go to Manfi, and then I'll have to sleep at Manfi, and then tomorrow morning continue from Manfi to Ekok, and then from Ekok to Ikom, before now continue from Ikom to Lagos. But guess what? I even accepted that one. Oh. I said, let me just be moving. Let me just go ahead. Let me just be moving. Can the car fit to come? They told me, oh no, there's no car now, but the car is at my 17. That's like the proper park. Manfi Park is at in front of Ita Palace Boya. That's where the Ekok cars also load. So they're like, oh no, this car at my 17 is it just came back from Manfi, it is offloading, so it'll soon drive up and come. I'm like, how many minutes will it take to offload? No, I should just wait, the car is offloading. Rejoice in the Lord. That's how a girl waited and waited and waited. Like I was not seeing any car was coming. I say, is it trailer that is offloading? I asked which car. They say Carina E. I say Carina E is offloading for how long? I say no, it depends on the kind of load the person carried. Oh. That was already getting to what 3 p.m. 3 p.m. I'm seeing Boya. Like before the car wants to come, and then I was the only one day at the park, so they have to wait for the car to load. I shall say God to do a miracle. Maybe the car will load and will leave at that time. The car finally came. Family members, I was the only one who sat there for over what? Basically, I sat and sat and sat. There was no prospect like the car will even get full anytime soon. So it means we'll leave Boya probably by 6 or 7 p.m. at night to get to Mafia. I don't even know the place. At what time? I had to sleep. I called my friend, because once they told me that, I called my buying a friend immediately, and I just told her like, could I go and sleep in you guys' house at Manfi, since as well there is no car going to a cook, and she accepted. She called her mom to tell her I was coming and all of that. So that was really sorted out, right? So her mom just told me when they drop me at the park, I should call her so she would talk to the bike man to come and drop me at the house. But fam, like, it means if I leave where at 6, I'll get to Mafia what time? This point might probably be sleeping. You know, old people, they are not phone inclined. So I might get there, she's sleeping. What if I call the mom and she doesn't pick? I know she'll be waiting for me, but you just never can tell. I don't always want to the place. If I get there 12 midnight, it was just too much thinking. I'm just like, you know what, let me just end here and just gently go back. This trip now, I don't know if it's a devil that is fighting me, or it's me who's fighting a devil, but I don't know. Nothing has been going as planned from. I was supposed to leave on Wednesday. This is what I'm still here, and I'm still sleeping in Boya this night. So tomorrow, hopefully, like tomorrow should be the final day. I'm keeping fingers crossed, like hopefully tomorrow I'll leave at 3:30. They say that's when the cars start leaving. So by that time I'm hoping if I don't leave tomorrow, fam, I'm just canceling this trip, as in God doesn't want me to go again. So that's what I've told myself. So I've just come back to the house. So pissed. I just want to sleep. Sleep is my love language. Sleep just has a way of calming me down. So I just want to sleep now. Then tomorrow, I'm already feeling stressed. For small Nigeria, I'm going to finish stressed. That means the day I'll be having to travel to the Western world, what will happen? Anyway, I just thought let me update you guys, quick updates before sleeping, just so you guys know what's happening. I just came back home, climbed on the bed, and I want to sleep. Bye. I'll see you all. Next time I'm picking this camera, I should be at 3:30 a.m. tomorrow, and I should be leaving this house to finally start my trip. Bye.